Hey, what's up everyone, Morey Croson here, and we have another new video for today. It's going to be really a comparison video, but we're going to put a big focus on the push-off when you're actually getting your foot to come off the ground and really give a little bit more information about what should be happening when you're pushing off. So are you able to generate the right types of vertical force, and are you allowing your foot to get too far back behind you when pushing off? We're going to be doing that by giving a bit of a comparison of Usain Bolt and Tyson Gay, just because those two guys are at the top of the food chain, I guess, in terms of overall sprinting, but are still two very, very different athletes from a height perspective. And so just giving a little bit more detail of exactly how you want to be pushing off and giving a little bit more clarity of some of the angles behind that push off, I think will be really, really important for you. So as always, if you like the information, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button down below. That really helps us out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. We'll go ahead and hop in the video right now. All right, so we're gonna start off with Usain Bolt here. And what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna draw a angle from when he's pushing off. And you can see, even when he's actually about to do this, where the angle of his foot when he's about to push off and how far upwards it is, right? He's just basically facing straight up on his foot as he's actually leaving the ground. And you can see the angles at about 42, maybe closer to 41 when you look at the actual, bringing it straight down. And I'm gonna try to get that dot right actually in the middle of his hip. So we're gonna go a little bit further back. So yeah, it's about 42 in terms of the degrees there. And then let's take a look at Tyson Gay. I wanna get the outside for everybody here. So now we're gonna go here, boom, down. He's at about a 36-degree angle when he's pushing off, just to give a little bit of some clarity there. And what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna give a comparison. That I was actually getting into this conversation with a guy that was in our speed program, and so I'm just going to go ahead and show his data here real quick. So looking at his numbers here, we'll put that hip right there. All right, so here we can see he's at a 42-degree angle here. The heel is a little bit more facing back, and he's more of a Tyson Gay type of body type. So it seems like if you're, somebody that is maybe under 6'2", you probably want to be below 40 degrees within that push off and that angle within your hip as you're pushing off. Where if you're somebody that's over maybe 6'3", you can get into those 40s, the low 40s in terms of that number. I'm gonna go and look into my own as well. So I'm at about a 38, so I can maybe be a little bit lower, but I think overall the angle within that push off is not bad. And yeah, 38, maybe 39 in terms of that angle of my back leg as I'm pushing off. So I'm definitely under that 40 degrees, but still can be a little bit lower. I'm 6 foot, and so just to give you an idea of where my hip extension's at, I do like my hip extension and where I'm pushing off. I think I do a good job not allowing my foot to go too far back behind me as I'm extending and going through. I think most of my issues have to do with how my leg's actually transferring through and how I land. Where I'm landing with a little bit too much of my foot flat, and then a little bit too bent within the knee, right? My foot's pretty flat there, and then I have a pretty good knee bend there. So I think most of my issues have to do with that, not as much as with my actual push off. So just to give you some clarity of where I'm at within that hip extension at 6 foot, I do think Tyson Gay is a little bit shorter, and I could maybe get my hip extension into a little bit better spot, but overall not bad. So again, when it comes to your push off, you want to be at an angle when your foot's leaving the ground. If you're under 6'2", below 40 degrees, and then if you're above 6'3", I would say you can be, into that 41, 42 area. Usain Bolt's 6'5", and he's at 42. So you don't want to get too high into the 40s for sure. Just don't let that foot get too far behind you when you're pushing off. It matters a lot about the angle when that foot is actually leaving the ground. As always, we want to just provide more data, more information, more alternatives for you to be able to figure out how exactly to run faster and make it so you could really use some of the best technology today to be able to make that happen. So as always, guys, thanks for watching these videos. We have a ton of different things for you guys available down below. We have a speed program, we have speed breakdowns, and we do different things like this to be able to compare how you're doing with your sprinting form in comparison to some of the top guys. We do that for 40, 60, 100, 200, whatever ends up being the case. And then we also have a speed program that comes with a nutrition plan. It comes with different motivation. We have a lot of different things that we offer for athletes that are looking to get faster as well. well as different free resources that you can have access to today, including 5 ways to improve your sprinting, including a 7-day speed trial, and a lot more, all down below in the description. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have constant videos like this. We're providing exercises, we're providing ways to get faster, ways to be a better quarterback, a better athlete, motivation, ton of things to be able to help you out as an athlete. So go and subscribe down below to get started with that. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.